The 2025-26 season is bound to be a really interesting one. From the business we've already started seeing this summer, you can already tell that a lot of teams will be taking things up a notch next season. So the 2025-26 season is bound to be super competitive and very dramatic. Now, while some players and coaches will be walking into the new campaign with calm minds and massive support from all sides, some others will be pretty much walking on eggshells. Those are the guys we want to talk about today. These are 10 players or coaches who will be under crazy pressure in the 2025-26 season. We'll start with Florian Wirtz. The kid is no doubt a top player, but when you have that kind of huge price tag hanging over your head, the pressure is sure to be huge. Top players like Pogba, Lukaku, Coutinho and Griezmann have folded under this type of pressure, so you know it's not an easy space to be in, especially in the Premier League where so many eyes are on you. Well, we'll just have to see how the German handles all this. João Felix will also be under massive pressure. It kind of feels like the 2025-26 season will be his final chance to try and save his entire career. And it's pretty crazy that we're saying this about a player that's just 25 years old, but we are where we are. Felix has been with Barcelona, Chelsea and Milan in less than 2 years, and it hasn't worked out for him in any of those places. If he doesn't lock things in next season and show the world why he was named Golden Boy back in 2019, then that might be it for his career at the top level. Another player who needs to prove himself to the world in the new season is Phil Foden. He was named Premier League Player of the Season just last year, but in the 2024-25 season, his form dropped off dramatically. It has been said for years that Foden would like to be the heir to De Bruyne's throne at City, but now that KDB is gone, it doesn't look like Pep is willing to trust Phil with that responsibility. City have actively pursued different options in Foden's position this summer, from Gibbs White to Wirtz to Reinders and Cherki. If Pep trusted Foden to carry the team, this probably wouldn't have been the case. So next season, it'd be very tough for Foden. First of all, don't even expect him to just walk into the team because there will be a great deal of competition. And when he gets his chance, he'll be expected to hit the ground running because the fans won't be as patient with him as they were this season. Also, he'd surely want to be in England's World Cup squad next year, and considering the abundance of options England have in his position, from Bellingham to Palmer to Gibbs White and Eze, Foden will be under massive pressure to earn his ticket on the plane to the 2026 World Cup. But Foden is not the only Englishman we think will be under crazy pressure next season. Can you guess who the other guy is? Give it a shot in the comments and we'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so that you never miss out on our amazing content. Now let's talk about Xabi Alonso. Coaching Real Madrid is something of a thankless task. No matter how well you do this season, you'll always be under immense pressure next year. Ask Zidane and Ancelotti. Even after winning multiple Champions League titles, they always came under crazy pressure from the club and the fans. Now, after the underwhelming season the club just had, Alonso would be under pressure to deliver and start doing so quickly. If he loses his first Clásico of the season, or fails to win the Spanish Super Cup, or even fails to go that far in the Club World Cup, his seat might begin to get a little hot, and the pressure will be more on him, considering that Real Madrid are spending a lot this summer. They've signed Hoyce and Trent and are still in the market for a few more players, so Alonso won't really have any excuses not to deliver. Another Real Madrid man who'll be under massive pressure in the 2025-26 season is Kylian Mbappe. Yes, he won the European Golden Shoe this season and proved his quality to the Real Madrid fans, but next season will be a different ballgame. Why? Well, you see, the season before Mbappe joined Real Madrid, they won the Champions League and La Liga. Then he joined and they had a horrible season. Meanwhile, PSG went ahead to win the Champions League and complete the European treble for the first time in their entire history, something Mbappe wasn't able to do in his 7 years there. Now imagine that Ousmane Dembélé goes ahead to win the Ballon d'Or this year as well. The pressure would be 10 times worse for Mbappe next season. Everyone swore Mbappe was the prince of French football, and we've now seen Dembélé win the Champions League before him, and he could also win the Ballon d'Or before Mbappe. Everyone would be looking to Kylian for how he'll respond. Since we're talking about Real Madrid players, let's also talk about the other Englishman in this video, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He left his boyhood club and moved to a different country. That definitely comes with pressure, especially considering that he's moving to one of the biggest clubs in the world. The English media and fans will definitely be following him to Spain to see how he fares there, and any small mistake will be met with the harshest of criticism. It also won't help his case that Carvajal will be fit next season, so a starting spot throughout the season is by no means guaranteed. If he doesn't hit the ground running, he could be relegated to the bench, and his place at the 2026 World Cup might be under threat. Now, from a former Premier League player to a current Premier League coach, like it or not, Mikel Arteta will be under a lot of pressure next season. For sure, he's a great coach. What he has done for Arsenal cannot be overestimated, but the big trophies are just missing. Club legend Thierry Henry talked about it recently, so that tells you that there's already pressure on the Spanish gaffer. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United, Spurs, Newcastle, and even Crystal Palace and Leicester City have all won major trophies in the last 5 seasons. But in that period, Arsenal have won only the Community Shield and have not even managed to reach a major final. It's high time Arteta got Arsenal over the line, and we believe the pressure will be on next season, especially because the club seems to be giving him everything he wants this summer. If he goes trophyless again this season, don't be surprised if the topic of sacking starts to come up. And he's not even the only Premier League manager who'll be under crazy pressure. Ruben Amorim will be too. He just led United to their worst league finish in Premier League history and lost the Europa League final to Spurs. But the club is still backing him in the transfer window. They've signed Cunha, convinced Bruno to stay, and they're still gunning for Mbeumo and other names. With Amorim getting all this support after such a horrendous season, the pressure will be crazy in the 2025-26 season. If he doesn't get the team playing well and doesn't start producing results, he might even be axed before the end of the season. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is another guy who'll be under massive pressure. With the signing of Juan Garcia all but done, the German now has real competition at the club, so his number 1 spot is not guaranteed anymore. He would have to be on his A game to retain his spot and keep the younger keeper on the bench. Also, with the World Cup coming up, ter Stegen definitely wouldn't want to be sitting on the bench, so that significantly increases the pressure on his shoulders. It also doesn't help that he seems to be massively losing the support of the fans. To have any hope of getting back into the good books of the fan base, he would have to have an absolutely phenomenal season. Finally, Rodri will be under immense pressure next season. No matter the signing City make, his return is what everyone expects to rescue them from the mediocrity they showed last season. Throughout that abysmal campaign, the running excuse was that Rodri was injured, and now the whole world is waiting with bated breath to see if he really is the main reason why Pep's team just works. He must be having sleepless nights right now, and he won't get too many chances either, so the pressure will be on from the get-go. Are there more players or coaches who'll be under crazy pressure next season? Which of these guys do you think will survive the pressure? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on amazing content like this. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all
Do you want to make money with affiliate marketing? Join the Goal 90 Shop affiliate program and start earning today. Get your unique affiliate link and exclusive discount coupon to share with your audience. Every sale made through your link earns you a 10% commission. No limits, just real earnings. Don't miss out. Turn your influence into income now.